What is going on, everybody? Hope you are having a great day, and most importantly, I hope you had a fantastic holiday. Hope you're still getting presents as we speak. But before we get started on today's video, if you ordered Tundra Dude 34 stickers, a lot of them went out today because of the holiday. So you'll probably be getting them in the next couple days. Please let me know you get them and you like them. If you still want to order Tundra Dude stickers, I still have some left. So please contact me at tundradude34@gmail.com and I will tell you how to order them for $5. So this video idea was not one that I had written down. This was actually one that I kind of thought about over the last 2 days. I was with family. We were on YouTube. We were on car sites. We were looking at different vehicles that are coming out, whether it be the new Wrangler, the new Silverado, some new actual cars that are coming. And we basically just looked at everything. So doing that with them kind of made me think of what Toyota needs to do for the Tundra in the future with the new remodel that's coming to be more competitive in the half-ton market. So what I did was I came up with a list of 5 ways the Tundra can be way more competitive in the half-ton market, especially with the likes of the Ford F-150, the Ram 1500, Chevy Silverado, GMC Sierra. Like, those are some serious competitors. Nissan Titan. What can Toyota do to move on up that ladder and be maybe in the top 3? So what I did was I made a list of 5 things, and please feel free to add as many as you would like. This is just some stuff off the top of my head. As I was watching these videos, I actually made this top 5. So this is kind of raw. But number 1, need more motor options, okay? It can't just be the 5.7 liter engine. I know we love it, but there needs to be more motor options. Maybe something a little more fuel efficient, because as much as we always talk about, we always use the line, if you want fuel efficiency, buy a Prius. There are still people in this world that buy the Tundra for work, for construction, whatever they need it for, but they got to travel some long distance, so they're going to go for the half-ton that gives them the best MPG. All right, so Toyota definitely needs to work on more motor options in the future. That is number 1 for sure. Number 2, this is more of a me thing. We need new infotainment, so a whole new infotainment system. I don't really have a problem with the Entune, but I would like a bigger screen, a little more user-friendly stuff on it. Everybody asks for Apple CarPlay and Android, whatever Android offers. I don't know what it's called. But I hear Apple CarPlay at least 3 times a day. So they definitely want that. Basically the most up-to-date infotainment that we can get. Entune has been around for a while, so it's definitely getting old. So they need to take the time and do it right and get a great touchscreen navigation on there and everything. I know a lot of Tundra owners would rather skip using the truck's navigation to use their phone. So they got to figure that all out. Better infotainment for sure. Number 3 is better laid out trims. Now, I usually rave about how good the trims are. You know, SR5, you're going to get like, you know, the workhorse with some options. Limited, you start getting into some luxury features, going all the way up to the 1794 and the Platinum where you get pretty much everything. Now, I think that's great, but I still have a problem with all the chrome. You guys know how I feel about chrome. There should definitely be a chrome delete package. That is definitely something they should come out with. If they want to name it the Tundra Dude 34 chrome delete package, I am definitely here. Give me a shout, Toyota. That would be cool. Hashtag no chrome. There should be a chrome delete package. There should be a way to get any option you want on most of the trim levels. Not keep it so much that you have to get this if you want this. And I know a lot of different brands do that, but this is the chance. If Toyota wants to move up the ladder, they got to start thinking outside the box a little bit. So maybe change up the trims a little bit. Give us more options throughout all the trim levels. That would be huge. Huge, huge, huge. Moving on, updated lighting and interior features. So I'm talking about push-button start, LEDs on the inside, and for me, most importantly, the gauge cluster, okay? I like the gauge cluster that's in the Tundra now, even in the 2018. It looks good, but I would really like to see them keep up with some of the other brands when it comes to, you know, that center screen in between the 2 gauges. There's some brands out there that offer a very big center screen. I know the F-150 has like an optional, I don't even know the inches, but it's a big piece of the actual gauge cluster. So you got the gauges that actually roll into that center screen. So more options in there, just more of an up-to-date look all the way around when it comes to the gauge cluster for sure. LED lights on the inside, we've been talking about that forever. And the push-button start, I can go with or without push-button start, but some people want it, and most of the vehicles are definitely pushing to that, that way. Now, number 5 for me is probably the most important thing of all the stuff that I've listed so far, and that is innovation and planning, all right? If the Tundra wants to be competitive with the other half-ton pickups, they have to be innovative in what they come out with next. They can't be chasing. They can't be catching up. They have to come out with something that's different. In 2006, when they launched the 2007 Tundra, it was something a little bit different. Toyota came to the plate with a half-ton pickup truck, and everybody was excited, and everybody liked what it had to offer. The brand new 5.7-liter engine, the trims, the TRD off-road package, everything was new. So everybody wanted a piece of it. Everyone wanted to know about it. So if they're going to do that again, and they're going to do it the right way, they have to be innovative and come out with something that's a little bit different and not done yet. They can't just catch up. That's the biggest thing here, and we have to focus on that. It can't be oh, we haven't updated the truck really since '07. Sure, there was a refresh in 2014, but it wasn't much of a refresh at all. I mean, they updated some of the body lines, but the engine stayed the same, the transmission stayed the same. They need to come out with something different, something cutting edge. I know Toyota lives on the if it's not broke, don't fix it island, but it's time to move on from that. In today's day and age, in today's automotive market, they got to do something different. And when I say planning, they should be planning the next 3 Tundras, okay? And it shouldn't be one of those things like this time, where 07 to 13 we had 1 Tundra, and 14 and up we had pretty much the same Tundra with a little more of a sculpted body on it. It needs to be a plan to constantly upgrade. And I'm not talking about upgrade every 2 years. If they want to do little bitty refreshes every 2 years, that's cool. But there should be a plan in place, okay? There should be a team and a plan in place to continually update, make it different. Here's what we're going to do now, but here's what we're going to do later. And between then, there should be kind of like a data team to see how they do in sales, where they do well in sales. I mean, where they do well in sales globally. In North America, are we getting better sales in Texas? What's wrong with New York? They need to do things like that. If they want the Tundra to be someone in the upper part of the market, that is what you need to do, my friends. And now I'm going to give you a bonus, okay? Because I always do top 5s, but I always like to give a bonus. And this one I like a lot too. If Toyota wants to remain competitive with the Tundra, they need some form of an owner's council, okay? And what I mean by that is, I'll put it to you this way. I'm part of a NASCAR fan council, okay? And what they do is after every race, they send you a survey. And they say, what did we do right here? What did we do wrong? What could we work on? What would you like to see different? And they do that after every race. And they do that throughout the season about different things. What if we did this next year with the cars? What if we did this with the track? Would you like to see differences here? And as much as I love doing that, I love it even more because the stuff we talk about is what they change the following season or seasons, okay? They also have fan councils for all different things in entertainment, the world, sports, WWE. Everybody has some kind of a council nowadays to see what the people want. I want Toyota to have some form of an owner's council where we can answer questions and tell them what we think. I want them to listen to us. I don't want it to be like, no, this is definitely what the people want, I'm sure. No. Because they're not getting it right on a lot of things. They need to talk to us, and I'm not expecting change overnight. I understand that when these automotive manufacturers build a vehicle, they have to get their money back on what they built, but you can't sit here and tell me that we don't want a locking differential, okay? Because we do, but they're saying we don't. You can't sit here and tell me we don't want an option of a 6.5-foot bed with the CrewMax. You're telling me we don't, but we all do. You see what I'm saying? So they're not going to the actual owners. And if they are, they're going to like 3 owners who are bitter and don't want the things we want. They're not listening to the owners. They have to listen to the owners. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm being tough on Toyota because I love the Tundra. I'm a huge Tundra fan. Tundra is my favorite truck on the planet, and that's why I've owned 5. So I'm not going to criticize, but we'll do a constructive criticism of the truck and where things need to change going forward. I want Toyota to be better. I don't want to have to defend the same thing over and over and over again. It's great to have a reliable truck, We could talk about that forever. But they have to innovate and change. And they need to talk to us, the owners. What do we want? What do we need? What's working? What's not working? I feel like that's not there. If you want to hire some actress or actor to stand next to your vehicle to look great on a red carpet, that's cool. Good, good, good. But you should still talk to the owners. Your money and time should be going to the people that are buying your vehicle and are talking to the masses on social media. All right? Talk to me. Listen, if anyone came to me from Toyota and said, what do you think about the truck? Where could we do something different? I'd be like, let me call you back in the next few days. I got to talk to my people on YouTube, to all you guys. I would bring you involved into it. You know that, all right? Because we talk about it all the time. What I want is the Tundra to be cutting edge and different, okay? And as much as I like the reliability and the simplicity of a lot of things, there are definitely times where I want more. And there needs to be a change. And we have to be moving forward, okay? Sometimes I feel like we're stalled. We're just sitting here and we're telling ourselves, yes, yes, this is great, but we really need change. And that's what I'm here for. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think? What do you think needs to change? Do you agree with some of my points? Please comment below the video. Don't forget, tundradude34@gmail.com if you need to talk or if you win any giveaways. That's the place to go. So like I said, Twitter and Instagram at tundradude34. I look forward to hearing what you think about this. Have a good night.